I don't even know where to begin. I ordered a Sintratec Kit, and it came in a bunch of boxes. And I'm going to put it together. So here we go. It came in 5 boxes. I'm going to start with the easy ones. The kit comes with a lot of stuff. Obviously, it comes with a 3D printer. But it also comes with a bunch of extra stuff to maintain your powder and various other things. So I bought the Sintratec Kit because I wanted a laser sintering printer. Didn't want one of those plastic ones where I'd have to work with clogged nozzles and all kinds of other issues. If you don't know anything about 3D printing, basically there's a bunch of different printers on the market nowadays. And most of them are great for making little trinkets and stuff, but not really for end use. End use means like stuff that you can sell to somebody and they'll be able to use. Right now, most 3D printers just make this sort of gooey plastic crap that isn't very useful. And it's just good for like putting on your shelf and pointing at it going, holy cow, I 3D printed it. However, I want to make something. All right, well I want to make something that's useful. So I went with laser sintering, which is basically a laser kind of welds together a powder and makes an object out of it. You get high temp, high strength materials. This is just a shop vac, which I assumed was a shop vac because it was a shop vac box, but I assume this is for sucking up all of the powder. Move this box out of the way. Next box, sit down. All right, smaller box. What do we got here? Looks like a bunch of calibration information. Frequency and procedures for maintenance. Seems pretty up to date. Last revision date was in March, so it's only a few weeks old. Isobar premium surge protector suppressor. Probably a good idea. And magnetic strips or something. So there's a odd thing there. Holy cow. All right, so these must be the rubber feet, rubber stoppers. And a little bit of Loctite. Little itty bitty tube of Loctite. And metal file. Screwdriver, some razor blades, looks like a hex bit, tiny little hex bit there. Magnetic parts holder from, ooh, my favorite, Harbor Freight. So this must be the maintenance kit or calibration kit. So we got through the easy stuff. Small box has the calibration kit and little maintenance tools, and the shop vac is a shop vac. Surprise. Now, the big stuff. I'm going to start with this one here. It's got a little thing on the side here showing about how it can probably collect or filter the dust and then be able to reuse it. So I assume this is probably my collection hardware. With 3D printing, you have some options. So you can choose to use like a powder-based printing process. And it just sort of welds the powder together with a glue or a laser or, you know, that sort of thing. I got started with printing, with starch printing, when it was really young technology. Stuff wasn't that good. Powder would be a pain in the butt. But this laser sintering stuff is the bee's knees. Ooh. All right, so we got a few things here. Let me move this over a bit. They're like fused together. Two basins that will not come apart. There you go. Two basins. Cool packaging cardboard. And a very heavy drum. Do not vacuum or use this dust deputy near flammable custom combustible fluids. Okay. Looks like there's a bunch of other stuff in the bottom. Some sort of bracket. I think that's it. All right. There's something inside here. Read additional safety instructions in owner's manual before using. Where's the owner's manual? Open it up anyway. It's got a lock. Holy cow. All right, there's more. We have a standard testing sieve. Ah, I see. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Breathing in powder all the time. Can't wait. Respirator. And hose. And a bunch of fittings. Gaskets for the dust deputy. The packing slip. So I bought my kit through 3D Camera, which is out of Miami. They they put the assembly instructions inside the drum. So here's how you open it. You have to get into the drum first, and then you get the instructions to learn how to open it. But I bought through 3D Camera, which is one of their reps here in the United States for Sintratec. They're pretty good. You know, I've been working with them. This doesn't seem that hard to build, so put this back together. Boxes left. toolkit, little toolbox, and there it is. PA12. It's a nylon powder. It's a lot better than what most people can use with their 3D printers. Temperature is a lot higher. Can withstand a lot of force. It's got good chemical resistance. It's just good all around. Oh, fancy. Got some like toothbrushes, different brushes. It's like I'm gonna be doing a lot of brushing, more toothbrushes. Metal brush. So we got a bunch of stuff here. Spatula. Another toothbrush. A few measuring cups. A lot more toothbrushes. I don't like the sound of this. And a toothbrush instruction book. All right, so here's my charging station for my toothbrush. Toolbox and material. This is 2 liters. All right, now this box over here, arrived on a crate, like on a pallet, and it even broke the pallet. And the FedEx guy wouldn't even help me carry it up to my house, so I had to carry this thing myself. It's not that heavy, but it's also not that light either. Well, take a look. Sintratec Bausatz. Der Bausatz für die einige Prototypenfertigung. It's in German. That's no good. There's a little bit of English. Vielen Dank für Ihr Vertrauen in Sintratec und unsere Produkte. Well, I think that means thank you for your Vertrauen, no word, no idea what that word is. In Sintratec, your maybe interest. Thank you for your interest in Sintratec and our products. Produkte is plural. In dieser Mappe finden Sie, must be in this folder, you'll find the Schnellstart. Oh, the quick start. Die Betriebsanleitung. Oh my God, too many syllables. Here's the quick start guide. At least that's not in German. So there's some English. Thank you for purchasing the Sintratec Kit. We hope the kit will successfully launch your journey into selective laser sintering, that is SLS 3D printing. Unlike other printers that use a hot nozzle that takes a filament of plastic and mushes it through, this thing just uses a laser to weld it all together. We have made the documents required for assembly available to you online in digital form. You'll find those in a zip file under the following web address. Oh. So it's in German, but you can download the English version at this address. link.sintratec.com/kit_5. Good. Thank God. I mean, I'm good with German, but I'm not that good. Oh. This whole book is in German. Voraussetzung für den Anspruch auf Garantie und that word takes up a whole line. Gewährleistungsansprüche. Okay. All right. Well, I better download the English instructions. Let's see if I can find this thing. Sintratec Kit, assembly guide, best practices. All right, cool. So they have all this stuff online. How to assemble the door. This ain't too bad. It's like IKEA on crack. It's like a Lego set. Put this away since it doesn't really help me at all. Unless I want to Kundenportal an die Montagenleitung herunterzuladen. So yeah, make sure to do that too. Man. Okay, here we go. We got boxes of stuff. They're all labeled. This is kind of like IKEA. We got box number 4. We have a box number 3. That one's a little heavy. Don't drop it. We got a box number 2. We have a packing list. Okay. Move this over, and maybe I can get this one out without killing myself. There we go. Here we have another box of even more stuff. A huge packing list. Well, they checked them all off, so they must all be there. Insulation hat, insulation back, sheet metal, aluminum, door outside, 1 millimeter. Holy balls. It's like bubble wrapped pieces of metal. It's like the side panels for the door. Are they boxed in any sort of order? Maybe we start with box number 1. That would make the most sense, but I don't see a box number 5 anywhere. Unless holy crap. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's just take a look in here. I don't want to take anything apart until I know what I'm doing. So start with box number 2, since we've already opened box number 1. Holy cow. Everything has these labels on it, which I assume correspond to, in the drawing here you have the stock number right there. But which box they're in, I guess that's the question. This thing. So the door assembly D01, and it uses stock numbers from all over the place. Oh, it's got a bunch of numbers on it. Holy crap. There's like a million, look at it, there's just stuff everywhere. It's like a full-on Lego set. Really expensive Lego set. Not as expensive as the Millennium Falcon, but so this is basically a box of just stuff. Like box of these aluminum extrusions. Like a million different extrusions. Here's 2 called the number 35. Here's 4, number 18. Number 22. And there's a bunch of stumpy little guys. I mean, I don't need to take this apart. So, oh, on the side. All right, well, now we're getting somewhere. So you can match the manual number with the stock number. Oh, you know, this would make so much more sense is if the manual number was in order on the packing list. It's not in order. So like here's the manual number, and then here's the position number, but then you got to go through each one of these things. So like here's the stock number to build the frame for the door. I need number 23 and 22. And at least it's not a big list, but if that was in order, then I could just go, oh, 23 and 22 would be up here, but instead I got to find it. It's buried down there. We're getting somewhere. These packing lists are crucial, so keep them with the box that they're with. All right, so box number 2 is just extrusions. Oh. Let's just put you on the floor. Yeah. We got about 20 pounds of aluminum here. And box number 3. Move that over. Box number 3 is electrical. Tools, electrical, all kinds of stuff. Sheet metal, fasteners. Ripped up my packing slip here. Oh yeah, this would be a lot easier if this was in manual number order or stock number order. It's just in position order. L brackets, V wheels, stepper motors, spacers, flange bearing, crimping for steel wire, hex nuts, sheet metal. Oh, I got more powder in here. Well, I got 4 liters now. I mean, it comes with Allen wrenches, so you get your tools at least. You know, you get the threaded rods for your steppers. I mean, there's a million things in here. I don't even want to take them all out. Bolts. It's got a bunch of these little plates and stuff. This one doesn't even have a number on it. Oh boy. It's going to get harder when there's no numbers on something. Some of these don't have numbers. Some don't have numbers. Sintratec powder. So here's the powder. This is an unlabeled powder. And then a million little fasteners here. You got those little nubby fasteners without a hex head. Oh boy. All right. Box number, what do we got here? Industrial adhesive. It's just a million different things. They said it's going to take 4 days to build this thing. That's pretty reasonable. Box number 4. 4 is, whoa, a lot more electrical stuff. A lot more. Oh, you got these laser glasses. And you got to use these things. If you're not familiar with laser cutting or laser sintering or any sort of laser, industrial laser stuff, you got to make sure you have eye protection because it'll blind you. Anything you do from this video is your own responsibility. If you're not prepared to laser your eye hole or, you know, take care of yourself and not cut off your arm with your laser or melt your bones together, then don't do this. Just hire somebody to do it. Oh my God. This is the biggest list. It's all just wires, like a million wires. Like a circuit board. Here's a circuit board. A couple fuses. And just like millions and millions and millions of wires. Wow. All right, cool. Let's get started. What am I dicking around for here? Put all this crap together. Box number 1. Lay out all this stuff. I was gonna lay out everything so you guys can see all this cool stuff, but I'd need an entire room to do it. Thought maybe a table would be enough. Holy cow. There's like a million things. Yeah. Maybe I should have just paid the like $2,100 or whatever it was for 3D Camera to just make this thing. Did not think it was going to be this crazy. It's got a heating element. Oh, that's pretty cool. Probably shouldn't be touching that with my bare hands. Some sort of strap. A bunch of insulation in here. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. So this is all insulation on the bottom. And then here are all the different panels. Interior and exterior panels. And then the packing list for the box number 1. All right, fun. Step 1, make a door. All right, let's make a door.